My Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 19, The Boy Born with Everything. What is going on, party people? Shinso here, back at it once again with another My Hero Academia review. It's early in the morning. I'm still not used to this. This was a good episode, I'm not gonna lie. I did like this episode a lot. It was probably the slowest episode this season, but we did get a lot of information and backstory on Todoroki, which is what I've been kind of wanting. There's been a lot of mystery behind this character. I think it was finally time, and I think it paid off quite nicely. Where the backstory actually went, I thought was very, very interesting. Having this backstory with his father, Endeavor, and how it was like a Quirk marriage thing where basically he stole his wife's quirk for his child to surpass All Might. I thought that was really interesting. I actually thought that was... it took a dark turn. I actually wasn't expecting something like that in the series, because this series is super lighthearted. It is not dark at all. Even the villains are like lighthearted. And with this turn, it's the most dramatic I think this series has been so far. Something else I want to point out, one of my favorite parts about this episode was the music. The music, oh my god, it was just on point this episode. Absolutely, it was just so good, especially during the emotional scene where Todoroki is talking about his past and who he is. And again, going back to that, and his character I think is really interesting, and it's exciting, and it makes sense now. Like, the reason why he hasn't been using his left side or his fire side is because of his father. He wants to prove to his father that he can be a great hero without using his power, which is using his mother's power. And I like that. I really do. That character motivation is fantastic for Todoroki, and he's more than just this boring villain. He's not Bakugo. He's a very interesting hero for sure. Bakugo also listened in on that conversation as well. I don't really know what he thinks of that and how he is going to react to that, because Bakugo is kind of like a rival to everybody. I mean, he kind of looks down on everybody, but I wonder how he's going to feel when, I mean, now that he knows about that emotional levity that Todoroki's been carrying around all this time. I mean, that's a little deep there. I mean, things got definitely emotional between Midoriya and Todoroki in that little, I don't even know where they were, in that little area, whatever, where they were talking, and things got a little emotional, and Bakugo was exposed to that. So that's also going to be interesting, seeing how that works and plays out throughout this tournament. Speaking of the tournament, yes, it's as I predicted, one-on-one fights, just as I wanted. I am really excited. I feel like they waste a lot of time in this episode, though. I'm not gonna lie. There's like this like recreational little like games they play. I thought that was so stupid. I did not want that at all. The cheerleader gag wasn't that funny to me, because like, why would those girls believe that? Like, they know Mineta is a perv. They know what he does. Like, why? I feel like Uraraka is a little bit smarter than that. Like, she wouldn't fall for that. But she does. Ochako falls for it, and I thought that was a little silly. I don't know, it just felt a little out of character for pretty much all of those female characters. Maybe not the invisible girl, because she is like super clueless about, you know, everything around her, but pretty much everyone else is like not really stupid. Like, they know things. I thought that was a little silly. It was funny, but it was just, I don't know, it was a little out of character for everybody there. And then the whole recreational games part is just, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it makes sense of passing of time, and it does show like what the characters are doing, the people that are actually fighting in the tournament. Deku's just like in the locker room, and he's just like scared and nervous, and you see Bakugo, he's just like staring against the wall, sharpening his senses. I thought that was really funny. But yeah, it just didn't work for me. I don't know, it felt weird. They do that a lot in this series, I've noticed. It's just these weird like little montages. I don't like montages at all, like, especially when it's only for filling of time. Like, I feel like it's just a waste. I just don't really like it. I wish it was just skipped and you just went straight to the tournament and we got more of the fight in this episode. Speaking of that fight, Shinso, who is this guy? What is his quirk? He is scary looking. I mean, I knew that he was going to be a formidable hero just by the look of him, But what exactly is his quirk? What is going on there? Does he have mind control? Can he legit control people's minds? Because in the preview for next episode, we see that Deku's like about to step off of the arena, and if you fall off the arena, that's KO, you're done. So I don't know what's going on. Like, I really don't. I'm so confused right now. And I don't know how Deku is going to defeat Shinso. Shinso, I love his character design. He's a really cool looking character. I'm excited to see the clash between them two. I know Todoroki and Deku are going to be fighting. I don't know if Deku's going to win this entire tournament, though. I really don't, because I know Deku and Todoroki are going to fight together, but I don't know who wins between those two. I really don't. That's exciting, and I'm guessing that's going to be a few episodes to come. So, yeah, all in all, this was an okay episode. Actually, another thing to point out was the conversation between All Might and Endeavor. That was also it was a really good conversation in that stairwell, how, like, All Might wanted to just, like, make peace with him, but he just wasn't having it at all. He fully wants Todoroki to surpass All Might, and All Might wants Deku to surpass him as well. So, there's something interesting going on there for sure. There's some themes that play that I'm really interested in. Unfortunately, they established the themes in this episode, but they don't capitalize on what's actually going on in the series as of now with this tournament and just the overall UA Sports Festival. The recreational games thing was bleh. The cheerleader gag, I didn't find it very funny, to be honest. I mean, I got a giggle. That's about it, but it wasn't, I don't know, it just felt weird to me. And, you know, the little bit of the fight that we got, I was just like, okay. You know, I mean, it was cool. We established what kind of quirk he's using. I'm just excited for next episode now. That's pretty much what this episode did. The backstory on Todoroki was fantastic, though. That was one of my favorite parts so far in Season 2, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to give this episode a 7.5 out of 10. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't fantastic. It was a good, solid episode. It established some story points for certain characters. I like these types of episodes where there are backstories. I just don't like filler montages that are cut in the middle that try to lengthen the episode so you can stretch out, you know, the overall time, so you can push the fight to the end of the episode, so you can leave it with kind of a cliffhanger. Like, I don't know, it's just so noticeable to me. It really is. But I mean, I still very much enjoyed the episode. Comment down below. Give me your thoughts on this week's episode of My Hero Academia. What do you think about Endeavor and his son Todoroki? Do you think that Todoroki will be able to go through this entire tournament without using his left side, his fire half? Or do you think he's going to end up succumbing to that? Let me know in the comments below. And also let me know what you think of Shinso. Who is this guy? What are these powers? Comment down below and give me your thoughts. Hit that like button if you enjoyed anything that I had to talk about today. And also please be sure to subscribe for more My Hero Academia reviews, Attack on Titan reviews, and E3 coverage, and everything in between. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.